official. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day wire.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
I know the name. Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube. It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay. It is Sunday night. Actually, on the East Coast, it's Monday morning. So happy and blessed Monday, you guys. And thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer real quick. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, this late night, make sure y'all thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, and share, all right? Leave a comment, hype this video up, and thank you guys so much. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $Shay's Tube, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month, all right? Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Go get you something to drink and relax in bed or seat or whatever. And if you are at work, watch or listen to me on the down low. Hey, Doreen, Letitia, Bronze, Jermaine. Thank you guys so much for being here. Everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. So we're going to hurry up because I'm going to get a couple skits in before I get ready to go. Okay. All right. So the first skit, you guys, is Amber. Amber telling everything to Coca regarding what happened with her and Shayla. I told you this woman cannot keep anything to herself. Her husband and her, they just cannot keep their business to themselves. And then they wonder why so many people be in their business. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready to watch this skit. I'm gonna start it from 20 seconds. Okay. Hope you guys had a beautiful day today too. Let's see. Let's do it right here. We're going to start at 20 seconds up.
Coke is already open, Joe.
Before we do that, though, that looks good. Okay. I'm not going to lie. We know those look like those ones that come already made. Just, you know what I'm talking about? The ones that come in a little tube and you just put them in the thing. Yeah. She didn't make them from scratch. That's what those are. And you know what? She probably made those for real. And they probably ate that for real. You know. It's probably not, I don't think it's prop food. All right, so let's go ahead and watch this. Let me go up 20 seconds. No?
I'm sure.
Up here.
Yes. Oh, what's going on?
It's giving Michelle Jackson.
Yes, yes, honey, yes.
Okay, you want some coffee?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Those look good.
You can have one.
Those two ladies they look absolutely amazing in their outfits. Okay, I just wanted to say that.
For sure.
Thank you, darling. Lord knows I need one. Oh, how you doing?
You're gonna need a little bit more than coffee.
Oh no, what you got to tell me?
So, your favorite person in the whole world, and mine too, not. Shayla asked me for forgiveness. Yes, you heard me correct.
When she went and got saved, she delivered. What?
I don't know what she got, but she got me messed up.
She asking you for forgiveness.
Yes,
For what she did to you.
exactly. And I'm like, for what? To ease your guilty conscience? You know?
She needed to ask God to forgive her.
That part. I'm just like, you have the audacity. Thank you.
Girl, that little hair was driving me crazy. They used to stuck in that beautiful ass lash.
It's like, you have the audacity to just casually ask me for forgiveness.
It had to come from somewhere, but did you give it to her?
Girl, no, I did not. Absolutely not. I couldn't even
I mean,
look at her face for 5 more seconds.
I mean, okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but this is for her. I mean, this is for you, not her. If you get what I'm saying, if you forgive her,
I'm not trying to hear that right now.
yeah, okay, you're not trying to be.
I understand if that's the Holy Bible. Yes, I understand, and the Lord knows.
So this got soul too. I mean, girl, I'm just saying, like
the Lord knows that I love Him.
Yeah,
and I try to be.
But maybe you get fully past it if you forgive her.
Girl.
And move on.
Okay, why are you here? I forgot.
No, girl, come on. I'm saying this ain't even about her.
Not you. Not the one who. What?
I know.
It's not about
I know. But I'm saying if you get that burden off of you and you let that hate and that resentment go, it may open something totally up for you when you're not thinking about hating her.
You know what? You need to send her
Once a
home.
week.
Here.
No, for real.
Here. What do you
How
want?
long was she here?
Here you go. There you go.
Damn. Okay.
You just talking too much. Talking too much.
No, I'm being for real. But how long was she here?
I don't know. She's always in and out.
Well, I mean, I normally keep sage with me, girl, but we should run to the little store and get some sage and burn it because, you know, she might be saying I don't know, but demons don't change, baby. Demons don't change.
Not you just 5 seconds ago telling me to forgive her.
For you, not her. That demon gonna be here. She's gonna be here. It's a special place for her.
Coke is already open, child.
Okay, honey.
Just come on in.
Okay.
Okay, so what do y'all think? Like I said before, I know it's hard for Amber to forgive Shayla, considering what Shayla did and the fact that Shayla was her best friend and she did so much for Shayla. I know it is hard for her to forgive her. But on the other hand, the only way Amber is going to heal completely is if she goes ahead and forgive her. And just because you forgive someone, it does not mean you have to, be friends with them. Just continue to be cordial, keep her at a distance, and be done with it, and put her to the back of your mind, but just don't actually forget. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to, in my opinion, you have to remember so you can be watching her, because you can't trust Shayla, okay? And you can barely trust her husband. So the thing is that she needs to be on alert with Shayla and keep her at a distance. But yeah, forgive her, but just, keep her at a distance. And she does not have to rush and forgive her either. It's when it's good for her, when she feels comfortable with forgiving Shayla. Shayla shouldn't pressure her or anything. Just let her do it on her own time. Okay? Now, let's see here. Did I tell you, hey, Bronze, thank you so much for being here. So you said Amber did not tell Coco that Shayla told her why she went out to Anthony. Coco needs to go check Shayna at the restaurant. She needs to. You're right, Letitia. She definitely needs to do that, okay? Because Shayna is a hot mess, all right? I don't know what's wrong with her. I still believe that she secretly wants Anthony, and it wouldn't surprise me if she tries to entice him. Okay, y'all think that she's older or whatever the case is, and she's acting like she's all holier than thou. You know, y'all think she won't be doing no little trickery like that, but she will. Okay, because usually if a woman tells a man that he's the type of man you would take home to mom, I mean, who really goes up to a person they just did a business transaction with and tell them that and then talk about the wife? Nobody does that unless they after, you know, the husband, because I don't understand why she would even be, you know, saying that to Anthony. What made her think that she can basically say that? And she talking about she all into church, and she's a Christian wife or whatever. She said a Christian or whatever. The thing is, I don't think she would be doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? She's a fake Christian, because you wouldn't be doing all that. You do not supposed to start up a conflict in somebody else's marriage. Okay, point blank, you don't supposed to do that. You don't even supposed to interfere in his marriage. You shouldn't even be asking him or telling him anything about his wife, because for one thing, she really doesn't know Amber. She really doesn't know. Ooh, I knew he knew. She really doesn't even know Anthony or any one of them. Okay, point blank. So it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is, and we're gonna see how all of this plays out. And now we're gonna move on. I got to move on to J-Mo first. Okay, so let me go to J-Mo's skit where he was asking Tre, and then he asked Ernestine some questions. Okay, we're going to look at these three real quick because I think that's a trip. And then we'll see Bethany and them, and then that'll be it for the night. I'm not going to keep y'all in here long either. And I'm gonna be nice tonight, okay? So I knew when I was watching this earlier, I knew that J-Mo was getting suspicious. So he was getting suspicious of Tre and Ernestine. They act like something is going on with him. You know what I'm saying? So he knows. I believe he knows. What he does, he knows. He knows. So I'm gonna go up 20 seconds, okay? And I probably won't play the whole thing. Let's see.
Yeah, word.
Where you been at all morning?
Just making my normal rounds. Had to go pick that up. Went to the chicken coop. Regular morning type stuff. Feel me?
But you was on the north side first and then went to the south side, or you was on the south side? How long you was over
Yeah,
there?
I just got to this side. I went to Ernestine crib. I was checking on the chickens.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How the chickens been?
Bro, let me tell you about them chickens, bro. I've been changing up the heat, changing up the bird feed. They still not laying eggs, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm finna do with them chickens, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Steve said the chickens have been doing that good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I feel like if I don't know. It's like my new project right now, outside the streets. Like, this is my new little situation.
That's what I admire about you, bro. You always do creative stuff and switch it up, do something different, bro.
Yeah.
I see myself in you. Come on,
Okay.
man. Not like that, man.
Alright.
Bro. I'm just saying, you my brother. You like my little brother, man. For real, for real.
Word.
The way you slide around here, man, like for real.
Yeah.
Remind me of myself, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that. Like, yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Y'all boys moving.
Yeah.
So, but look, on another note, you already ate?
Yeah. Actually, I did. I had some breakfast this morning.
You did? I was going to invite you earlier, but shoot, I called you and you didn't pick up your phone.
You can tell J-Mo knows what's up. And if Tre can't tell that, he's a dodo bird. Okay?
You call me?
Come on, man. There you go treat me like your groupie.
Nah,
man.
look, bro, my phone been on D&D, bro. I ain't even see your call, bro. I ain't see this, John.
You probably in the coop. The coop really ain't got no service, too.
Nah, I know that, but, bro, my phone been on D&D. You know I wouldn't do you like that, dog.
Nah, I know that. You hungry, though?
But the thing about it is, why is J-Mo so like, you know, why would he be so concerned about it? He's cheating. I don't understand why some men and women think they deserve someone that's not cheating when they be cheating and be lying. Okay, you don't deserve a non-cheater. You deserve exactly what you are, a person that cheats and lies, point blank. So J-Mo, I don't understand why he's tripping when he has been sleeping with other women. Okay,
Nah, I just told you I ate.
Cool. Just want to make sure you weren't hungry and you work up a sweat up in the chicken coop. I'm about to go over here and see my baby Sting's team, bro. Go crack an egg or two. I was just messing with. Look, call me. We're gonna work everything out. All right, man. Be safe, man. Pick up your phone.
What's up?
he's so slow. It's ridiculous. He is so slow. He should know that this dude knows or thinks something. I mean, come on now. You can tell. Let's go to the next one. He started questioning Ernestine Dodo Bird self. Okay, I'm gonna go up 20 seconds.
Coming.
You look cute.
Oh, yes.
Well, we got the same fit on.
At least she's a little bit more deceitful than Tre because she looks actually convincing. Okay, all these damn cheaters.
Back in the day when we used to buy, matching situations.
And then go to the movies.
Go roller skating in our little
Look
matching.
at you. Me too. I need to watch out for you.
What you mean?
You can't tell me you looking this good and ain't nobody holler at you when I was locked up.
What? What are you talking about?
I date her. Look at you. Fine. I'm talking about. Hold on.
First of all, I have on sweats. Knock it off.
Yeah, I see that. You can't tell me nobody wasn't trying to holler at you when I was gone.
No, you are being dramatic.
You'll be honest with me, wouldn't you?
About what? Yes, I'm always honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was trying to holler at my girl while I was gone.
No one was trying to holler at me when you were gone.
And I was just checking, but
Yeah.
I don't need nobody around here thinking they can take my place.
Nope.
With my baby.
Nope. Nobody at all.
He looks like, honestly, he's a good actor. Okay, that's the first thing. And so Ernestine is cool. Okay, but he looks like he knows something. Okay, and I don't understand why. Well, Ernestine may know. Okay, but it definitely looks like he knows something. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody. You mean nobody?
What are you asking me? What's the question here?
I'm just trying to make sure. You don't want to see how you've been talking to somebody while I've been gone.
No. What do you know? I mean, I understand that I wasn't in communication with you or constant communication, but we talked about that, and that's water under the bridge now.
Yeah?
No, I wasn't.
It's a lot of water under the bridge, but it's cool though.
I wasn't dealing with anybody.
Sure.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. I'm just unpacking my waters here. Late because I live on the south side.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna take your car. Get a detail for you. I need to go run and go do a couple things real quick.
Why are you taking my car to get a detail?
I feel like you've been working hard. You really deserve it.
He probably want to go in there and search that car to see if he see any clues or anything left in the car where he will know for sure that Tre and her are fooling around.
Man, I ain't done something nice for you in a little
What, is
while.
it dirty out there or something?
Actually, it is a little bit dirty. That's how a little bit of Georgia red clay on them tires. I'll clean them up for you.
Okay, that's fine. You take my car.
Yeah,
You
I'll
gonna be
bring
back
it
late?
tonight. Yeah, I'll bring back a little late. You just leave me with your passcode.
Oh, for the door?
Yeah. Oh.
This is mom pass. I don't give the code out to anybody. Look, take my keys. You can take my keys. Yeah. Take my Tesla key. Here's my Tesla key and this is the house key.
Okay.
Bring it right back.
I
Because
promise
this is
I'm gonna
Ava's,
bring it right back.
Ava's thing for schools on here, so I need this. So don't lose this and bring it right
Definitely
back.
won't lose that. I got you.
Take my car to get it clean. Look at me get it a detail on my car. Thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, if you come back too late, just let yourself in, put the key back on the thing.
I got you. I'm
And
gonna
run
put
to
it right
the
around
bathroom.
there. I swear I won't lose it.
I'll see you later.
All right, I'll call you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Bye.
I miss you already.
Be safe.
Player. We got some players up in this blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me read y'all comments real quick over here. So let's see here. You said, sorry, no forgiveness, especially when Shayla blames Amber for her actions. Yes, she will pursue Anthony after Iman dumps her again. And I tell you what, Letitia, and if Anthony falls for this again, Amber needs to divorce this dude and take everything that she can. You said J-Mo is on the investigation of Tre and Ernestine. He's going to catch them together. Tre knows something is up. I believe so. I think Ernestine knows too. Ernestine is his main woman. Melissa and Brittany are ops to get revenge on Trio. J-Mo made himself a key to Ernestine's house and put a tracker on her car. It's just a matter of time when he catches them. She's stupid anyway. If you're going to be a player, you don't get this man no key. All right, you tell him, nah, thanks, I'll do the car later. Because Jay coming over to pick it up any daggone thing. You don't give him a key, okay? Point blank. She had to get a little bit smarter. Tre, hey, Republic Crab, thank you so much for being here. Tre and Ernestine know James is feeling suspicious about them, and he had an extra key made and put an air tag on Ernestine's car. Wow. Y'all, they are getting ready to get caught. Okay? Now, in this skit right here, he's going to tell his homeboy what he thinks. Okay? Let's see. We need to go up a little bit. So that's it.
Low money.
What's up with you, bro? Well, I just seen something out here that was half a horse from the waist down.
You know you're gonna always scope something out here, man.
Why you got me outside alone? What's going on?
It's because I need to talk to you, man.
Talk to me about what, J-Mo? What's up?
Can you keep it secret, bro? I can't really tell nobody, talk to nobody about this. Trust
It's colder than the shoulder outside, bro. What's up, J-Mo?
I think my girl cheated on me.
Listen.
Nah, bro. Ernestine.
Ernestine. Who is Ernestine?
Ernestine is the girl I've been dating, bro. She was my PO officer. Fine, man. When I got out.
Sorry, y'all. They have to do this to the skits. Okay, so yeah. So he didn't play the whole thing. This is what they do, so they won't get it, you know what. So anyway, I want to see the rest of it. Let me see if I can find the rest of it real quick. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, this is all. Let me go up some.
What's up, J-Mo?
I think my girl cheated on me.
Listen.
Nah, bro. Ernestine.
Ernestine. Who is Ernestine?
Ernestine is the girl I've been dating, bro. She was my PO officer. Fine, man. When I got out, we started to form a relationship. I tried to finesse, work my way around, kind of get things moving in the city, I need somebody to have my back. She helped me with the paperwork internally, and the rest was history. But it's like, I'm going to be honest. I fell for her, bro.
You fell for it.
Bro, I'm trying to finesse it. She got my heart.
Okay.
But the crazy thing about it is, I think Ernestine messing with my boy Tre.
Okay, but why you think she messing with Tre, bro?
Come on,
What happened?
Bro, it's like the timing of everything just be weird. Like, he be at the house sometimes when I pull up, and it's always some magical excuse. She always got to go do something. The way she cooking lately, it's been a little bit scarce. You know what I'm saying? When I try to push up on her, every now and then it's like she going out her face where her attitude change up on me, bro. I be knowing it, dog. My intuition, bro, ain't gonna lie to me.
Okay, but do you got proof though?
Proof.
Yeah, proof.
Come on, bro. You know I ain't no tender dude. If I feel it, bro, it gotta be something else.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Women better at this than we are, bro. So you gonna have to have proof, bro.
Bro, you know I ain't never been that type of dude checking on no woman trying to see where she at back and forth, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you again. Why are we at Lowe's, bro?
This why we're low. I came up here, man. She gave me a key. I duplicated the key to the crib. You know, I asked for the passcode, but she gave me the key. And I put an air tag in her car, bro, to make sure I see where she at.
So now you Agent J-Mo now.
Yeah, you can judge me all you want,
Detective J-Mo.
but I like to know where mine's at.
Bro, but what if you wrong, bro?
I thought about that. But what if I'm right? What if my main man is laying up with my girl, dog?
Well, if you right, you still gotta stay out. So we gonna have to figure that part out.
And look, I ain't worried about staying out. They better worry about staying away from me, bro. 'Cause if I open that door and they there, come on, bro.
Ooh,
I ain't got no other choice but to do that.
Ain't smart.
You right, bro. I ain't gonna go outside about no female, bro. But if I tell you I feel something, I feel something, bro.
you know, honestly, like I said before, he can't be even getting mad about anything when he has two other women. Okay, J-Mo can miss me with that BS. Okay, you don't deserve to have a woman that does not cheat if you are a cheater. I don't know why some men think this is something that they deserve. All right, so I don't feel sorry for him. Okay, shit. Well, you know what? I tell you what. Since Ernestine is his main chick, well, guess what? Then Tre is her main chick. I mean, Tre is her main dude. I mean, okay. And then she got J-Mo on the side and her husband, her ex-husband. Shh. Let me go ahead and read y'all comments. I don't know why he thinks, he can't be played on. He can't, be with a woman that has more than one man. If he can have more than one woman, come on now. You can't expect something that you're not. Let's see here. It's going to be hard for James to catch Tre and Ernestine to act if they are going to be ahead of him, unless they are out somewhere and get spied or like Sarah and Pitt. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure he is going to catch them. But the thing is, he shouldn't even be getting mad because he got another two women. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about what he's going to do and all this other bull crap. Why get yourself in trouble when you just got out of jail? That's silly over some chick is your friend. Please. It's just plain ridiculous. I don't understand why Ernestine didn't just break it off with him in the first place, while he was incarcerated. She should have answered the phone and told him that she just can't do this. He's in trouble and shit, and you just don't want no part of it because you got your daughter and all this. It's just a no for her. She could have easily did that and just broke it off. But now she want to play games and stuff, and do stuff on the down low and all this other foolishness instead of just breaking up with this dude. J-Mo has been taking care of Ernestine. Melissa is not with J-Mo. She told him she's with Trill. He been cheating with somebody because I saw him in a skit. Okay, the thing is he's not faithful. Okay, period. And also, it doesn't matter because he's been taking care of Ernestine. he still should be faithful if he wants Ernestine to be faithful with him. Okay, point blank. I know. Shit, good. He was sleeping with Ernestine, and he was also sleeping with Melissa before he went to jail. Okay, no telling who else he was sleeping with. So I mean, listen, I'm all for equal opportunity in every area. Okay, if he can play, she can too. If you want someone to be faithful to you, you need to be faithful to them. Okay, and how the hell you expect for somebody to be faithful to you when you out here doing what you want to? I don't know why some men think they can do that anyway. And then when they find a woman cheating or something, they want to fight her or hit her or some stuff like that. No, I think two can play those games when you want to play them. Me personally, I wouldn't be playing them though, because I just would have broke up with J-Mo if I do not want him. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be talking to his friend. I'll get somebody else. But you know, in Skitville land, they all talk to each other in the first place, so it is what it is. But I still say Ernestine should have just went. She should have just broke it off with J-Mo while he was incarcerated. Okay. And then she wouldn't have to worry about all this foolishness. He would probably always have a problem with her dating his friend, his little brother, Tre. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what happens when you play with certain types of people. You know what I'm saying? Certain type of women, certain type of men. This is what happens. And so J-Mo is a big boy, Ernestine is a big girl, and Tre is a big boy as well. So the thing is, they put themselves in these situations, so it is what it is, point blank. But I still don't think J-Mo deserves any sympathy because he's a player himself. Shit, he don't deserve no damn sympathy, not from me. He won't get it because he's a player, and he was seeing Melissa when he was talking to this chick, Ernestine, before he went to jail. He was doing the most. All right. So let's go ahead and move. You said Melissa called him with Ernestine. She went to Mike before he went to jail. Ernestine is at 304. But the thing about it, he was dating. Listen, J-Mo was dating Ernestine. So Melissa ain't catch nobody with nobody. He was playing all of them. All right. That's what he was. He was talking to all these women at the same time. Melissa, Ernestine, whomever else. Right, that's exactly what they did, And J-Mo was a little player. Okay, and we know what Ernestine is. She a player too. So they deserve each other. Point blank. How can you expect to have a woman or a man that is faithful when you are a skank ass beast? For real? Huh? How? Okay. Anyway, let's move on from them and go to this next skit. I think, let me see, is that skit? Okay, now we're going to move into Brooke and Bethany, all right? Bethany is still talking about this shit, all right? Let's go and look at this. I got the wrong skit. Let me do it. Let me push that in here.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Okay, Brooke, enough with the sass, okay? Okay.
No, I think it was cute. I don't know what's the stress all about. Everybody's being so negative.
I'm not being negative. I'm just saying it was a rash decision, and it should have been one of those things that your mom should have had some consideration to call your dad. Okay, at least call him.
Now, let me just say this. Okay. I don't know why Bethany and Laurie both, but we're talking about Bethany right now, likes to drag shit on. Listen, this situation has already been solved, okay? Laurie and Sharra have already talked about it, discussed it, or whatever the case is, okay? Now Laurie is fine with everything, okay? So with that being said, Bethany does not need to keep on, talking about the same stuff over and over again. I mean, she can't change the fact that it's solved now, all right? And that's it. What is the point of talking about this over and over and over and over again? Bethany, that's one thing I don't like about Bethany is the fact that she does not know how to let things go. Okay, just like Laurie. That's something I don't like about him. That's why those two are together because they're similar. I don't like the way they go back and talk about stuff that was already handled. Okay. Bethany knows this was already handled. Why does she feel like she needs to keep on talking about it? Period. And then another thing that I don't agree with, and I think they all need to stop doing this. Bethany does not need to be talking about Sharra to Brooke. Okay. Laurie, he does not need to be talking about Sharra to Bethany. He does not need to be talking about Bethany to Sharra. Okay? This is where all the problems stem from too, because this is exactly what they do. You don't need to do all of this right here because it's silly and then it creates conflict. All right? You don't have to keep on talking about the same thing and then you telling this girl what her mom shouldn't have done. For one thing, Brooke is not grown, okay? And Brooke does not tell her mom what to do, all right? So therefore, Bethany don't need to say anything about that. She does not even need to talk about it to Larry anymore because it's already solved. He already talked about it with her and it's done. It's a closed case. Okay, what's the point of keep on talking about it? And another thing too, the belly button thing is a tad too much at 17. But I don't understand why they are making such a big deal about a damn nose ring. It's not making you look trashy or ghetto or anything. The nose ring is actually an African tradition anyway. All right. So I mean, I don't understand why everybody tripping out about a damn daggone nose ring. I don't understand that. That's weird. It's not taking away from her appearance or anything. And it's small. So what's the big point? I mean, what is the big issue? I mean, now, again, I don't agree with people saying, Bethany, stop because you're not her mother. Bethany is her stepmother. Y'all stop saying that stupid shit. You sound stupid when you say that. All right? We know Bethany is not her biological mother. But let me tell you something. Just because you had a child out of you know what? It does not make you a parent. Okay? Let's keep it real. All right? The thing is this right here. Let me say this again. I said it earlier. Bethany took care of this child from 10 years old all the way up until now. Okay? She basically was in her life longer than her mother. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 7 years. Sharra was only, you know what? Sharra was there from baby to 10. So Sharra was a little bit more, okay? But the thing is, the most important years, Sharra was not there, okay? So for her to discredit what Bethany has done for her daughter is plainly weird and disrespectful. We know that Bethany is not her biological parent. Okay, who cares? It's a lot of non-biological parents who take care of kids and do way better than the actual parents. Okay. The thing is, though, with that all that being said, these people should be working together as a team. Okay, and they should have the best interests for Brooke. Okay, all this bickering and they jealous of each other. I'm talking about the women now. It's just plainly, it's crazy. And Sharra is jealous of Bethany because, she's jealous at the fact that Bethany was, taking care of her daughter and, everything went good and all that stuff. And she probably does not like that. And then she's white. And then Bethany is jealous of Sharra because she feels like, they forgot all about her. They think Sharra is better, and, she's just jealous of the fact that she is Brooke's biological parent. At least that's what I think. Okay. So with that being said, that's why they can't stop bickering with each other. This is why they can't get along. They're too busy being damn jealous of one another, trying to outdo each other, trying to tell each other what they doing wrong. And Brooke don't have to listen to you. Brooke need to listen to me. I'm her real mom. I'm her stepmom. This is foolishness. They should all be working together for the benefit of this chick right here in this bed, period. And Bethany does not need to keep on, dragging shit out and out and out. Laurie, he does not need to do it either. Or Sharra. All they do is regurgitate shit over and over and over again. That's all they do. That's why they can't get along at all. Because that's what they do all day long. Larry, he went right back to that TV stuff just because he saw that TV on her phone. He had to go and tell Sharra. He could have just basically confronted Bethany and told her don't do that no more and be done with it. Okay? Then Sharra got to add her 20% in it and trip out and start being in Laurie's business about his wife, and he telling every damn thing and telling, stuff that he shouldn't be telling to Sharra about Bethany. How are you going to your ex-wife talking about your wife? That's crazy. But you know what? Like I said, when her ex-boyfriend shows up and Laurie see that, he's gonna be jealous. He's gonna get some karma back on him. Okay, because that's not the way they're doing their marriage. This is not the way a marriage goes. Okay, just like this co-sign shit. What married man co-signs for his ex-wife? Okay, without even talking to his current wife about it. I don't know not one married man or woman who does this unless they talk to their significant other and they agree together to co-sign. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Back in 2007, he really was my friend. He was the manager. He was like the manager of the HOA for the house that I had bought. And he wanted me to help him, with like the newsletters, because y'all know I write and stuff like that. So I did the newsletters for our little community and stuff and everything. And other little secretarial type stuff, administration stuff, okay? And it turned out this dude was nothing but a damn scammer and a manipulator and a con man. Anyway, this was like a whole book. I could have wrote a book about him. So he basically kind of conned David, but he couldn't con me because my ass is like, what? I'd be on it, okay? I knew he was a damn con man. I knew he was a thief and a scammer. And I kept on telling a couple of people, they didn't believe me. And, this dude was walking around telling people he was rich. He had this, he had that. He was a hot mess. And I'm like, rich with the shoes running over and shit, his teeth looking jacked up. Okay? When you got some money, it seemed like you would go to the dentist and get your damn teeth done. Okay? So everybody, the people I was telling, they thought I was tripping out. So after some careful investigation, I found an article, a whole news thing on him where he got arrested because what he was doing is that he had started a summer camp and he really didn't have a summer camp. What he was doing is getting the money from the parents and stuff, and he didn't even give it back to them. So they had him on the news. They was investigating him. Anyway, with that being said, and people seeing it, they still didn't believe he was a scammer, a manipulator, a con man. So when he came and started, they appointed him the president or something of the HOA. He was the person that's in charge. He did a lot of stuff on my house for me and things like that because he, like I told you, he was like a little con man and all the type of stuff, so he could easily persuade people to do things for him and everything. Anyway, he asked me, he said, Shay, can you go get me this car? Because I forgot what excuse he told me. He couldn't get it. So I said, okay, I'll go get the car for you. You give me the down payment and I'll get the car. So he ended up getting the sports utility vehicle. Okay. And he put some very expensive rims on it and everything, right? And the dude was paying his car note at first, right? And then all of a sudden, he stopped paying it. Dave is sitting up here believing all them damn lies this dude is telling and everything. Well, I didn't believe none of that shit. And so I let him get behind on his car note maybe twice. David paid one of them. Okay, then he ended up paying the second one too. Shay's too was like, forget that shit. So I was trying to get the car back from him. So one day he got into it with some chick, because he was a player too. Okay, and at the same time, I believe he liked me, but I don't want that dude. That's out. Okay, he's not my type, and he's a crook and a con man and everything else. And I was like, no, plus he's too old, and plus I was married. He did a lot of this shit too, a lot of the sneaky shit. Okay, so anyway, of course, he tricked my husband, making him think that he was this rich man. He was so smart. He was this, that, and everything. I'm telling David, this ninja is lying. He's a con man. I saw his article online and shit and all of this, and he's lying about the truck. David kept on believing this dude, but I bet you I did. Come to find out, the damn FBI, or I don't know if they detect us or what, knocked at the Fed, whoever, they knocked at his door, okay? And they arrested him, okay? Let me, wait a minute, hold up. Before he got arrested, him and his girlfriend got into it, she stabbed him. Okay, he went to the hospital, okay? When he went to the hospital, one of my neighbors, I don't know how she got the truck. She brought the truck to me, okay, with the keys and everything, and I told her thank you. Okay, so when he got out of the hospital, he come calling me up, asking me why did I take his truck back. I said, because you missed some damn truck payments. That's why I took it back. He said, well, your husband said I could keep the truck. I said, well, I'm telling you, you can't, because it's in my name, okay? And he said that he was going to call the police and come and get his truck. I said, I don't give a damn who you call the police. Okay, so he did call the police. Okay, so the police came down to my house, and they asked me, was that his truck? I said, no, I got that truck for him. He paid down the deposit on it or whatever, the down payment on it. And he was supposed to pay the car notes, and he was paying them at first, and then he stopped paying. He missed 2 or 3 car notes. Okay, so let me tell you what the police said. The police said by law, I wouldn't be able to take that car back like that SUV back like that, because you have to go and file the proper paperwork. But I tell you what, I'm going to pretend like I don't know how you even got the truck. So you keep the truck, okay? And he left. And Mr. Brown, that's his name, last name. That's not his first name. He also used alias names. I found out so much about him. I found out his real name, every damn thing. Okay, Detective Brown right here. And that's another thing too. Everybody thought we was related because our last names. I was like, I'm not related to this stupid ass, con ass, scamming ass man. Okay. So anyway, I got my truck back. Okay. And I can't remember what happened after that, because I know he didn't get the truck back from me. Okay, then he got arrested. That's what happened. So one day I'm sitting home chilling, right? And the police, not the police, but detectives or the feds or whomever, okay, because they weren't in regular uniforms or anything. Their cars was unmarked. They was unmarked and everything. They pulled up to his house, child, and arrested him. His ass was all on the damn news. And so he didn't get his truck, but he wasn't getting the truck back anyway. And so I ended up keeping the truck for about 6 months, and then I went on and took it back, because I don't know what type of shit this dude was getting into. And that truck was really, really kind of flashy with the rims on it and everything. I drove that truck to Disney World when I went there. We took the kids there. And people were trying to steal that truck for the longest and get those rims off of it and everything. It was white. It was beautiful too. And I drove it and stuff. But then I had started being like kind of, scared to drive it, because I'm like, I don't know what this dude been doing. He's a con artist. He was owing everybody money. He conned. When I tell you guys, he conned so many people. I mean, he conned so many people except Shades dude. I mean, so many. He had people doing work and shit. He didn't pay them or anything. He tricked the shit out of people. Okay. And you know what? When he got out of jail, he was right back doing the same thing in a different state. Because you know how I know? Because I looked him up. I sure did. I wanted to see if he was still doing the same thing. And I saw a whole nother ad with him doing the same thing he used to do houses, okay? And he's back into doing it again. And I was like, man, some people know they are con artists and scammers and stuff. And so that's what I'm saying. People can easily manipulate and trick you if you let them, okay? And they can make you think certain things and just do the most. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very cautious, you know, when you're around people like that. And I'm pretty good with kind of, you know, knowing when people are like that. Because like with Mr. Brown, I knew that dude wasn't rich. I knew he wasn't all these things. He had told me he went to some fancy school and stuff, college. And another thing that I thought was weird about him too, even though you can have a real light-skinned child, he had a little boy, right? And the little boy did not look nothing like him. The little boy was so damn light-skinned. I was like, your wife or your ex-woman must have been like really light-skinned or whatever the case is. And I can't remember what he told me because this is way back in 2007. But at first I thought he had kidnapped the little boy because I'm like, damn, this little boy looks nothing like this dude. Nothing. I mean, not at all. I can't even remember the little boy's name. But it was like a whole soap opera with this dude. He was doing the most. He had owed me some money, but I got my damn money from him. Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up. He had supposed to have paid me, right? And he tried not to pay me. I got my money. I really did. But like I said, Mr. Brown was a hot ass mess, and I had to get rid of that car because, again, you know, me driving that car and no telling what he was doing. He owed everybody money because he scammed every damn body. He even scammed, because like I told y'all, he was the president, right? He even scammed the people who owned the houses, okay, and stuff. He was a hot ass mess. And I can't believe how my soon-to-be ex trusted this dude and was telling me I was tripping out, and I was right all the time about this dude. Okay? Nothing but a scammer. So the thing is, you should be able to tell these scammers because they give out warning signs, period. And for Sharra to be sitting up here again with this dude, you know, and choosing to cheat and put herself in that situation, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. Okay, I don't feel sorry for her. She should have been around. She shouldn't have cheated. She should have been there with her husband, and she should have been there for her child to take care of her child. Okay, point blank. But since she wasn't, and he married someone else who happens to be white, I don't understand why she's teed off about that. Okay. And just say, even if they do not like each other, I don't feel like they should be bickering back and forth. I don't feel like they should be in each other's business at all. If they don't like each other, don't talk to each other. Just be cordial, and that's it. But as far as Sharra, I don't feel sorry for her because she should have known that dude she cheated with, what he was all about. You can tell they always have warning signs. Okay? They always have warning signs. All the time. I don't give a damn who these people be. Everybody gives off warning signs, just like Mr. Brown, manipulative con artist ass. He gave off warning signs. He really, truly did. From the first day that I met him, I knew he was lying. I just couldn't prove it. You know what I'm saying? And then after I started, you know, dealing with him, working with him in the subdivision or doing the monthly newsletters and stuff like that, and all, he used to make so many promises. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. And then do shit. This weirdo painted his whole driveway white. Okay, who does this? I went online to look up the house, the neighborhood, just to see how it looks now. You can still see the white in the driveway that he painted way back in 2007. Why would you paint your driveway white? And then he painted all his appliances black. And I'm like, if you're so rich, why are you using appliance paint on your refrigerator or your stove? You should have went and bought a black stove and refrigerator. Why would you need to do that? So, like I said, it's like they always throw out signs, just like with Sharra and her ex-man on the side. I'm pretty sure he showed her signs what he was. Now, they didn't go into a backstory of exactly what happened with them. I'm just going by rumors online, but if she wasn't involved in the scamming stuff and she just got caught up, I still blame her because you should know. Okay, when you're with people, you should know if you're with them and you're, with them all the damn time, you just refuse to see. You know what I'm saying? Much like David refused to see that Mr. Brown was a con artist and a scammer. And no telling, he was also violent because I looked up his little stuff. Been incarcerated for some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I was never scared of him. I told him he better have my money. He got my money too. I wasn't playing with that dude. And just like I got my car. That damn sports utility vehicle was nice as what, you guys? Damn, it was nice. Every time I got in that car, that truck, and drove it, everybody was looking at that truck. He had hooked that truck up. I was so happy. I had the stereo system in there, pumping everything. But I just knew I couldn't do it because I was like, I couldn't keep it. Because I was like, what if somebody don't like him, right? They don't like him. And then they start shooting in the truck and me and my kids in there. So yeah, I took the car back to the place and gave it back to them for $1. And I left the rims on. I should have took the rims off of them and sold it. But I don't know why I didn't take them off. I think you had to pay to get them off because they had like a key on them or something, a lock or something. Yeah. And back then I didn't give a damn about that. But if it was now, I would have took those rims off of there and sold them. I was like, immature back then and stuff and everything. I was younger and everything. I didn't think about all that type of stuff like that. But I would have took that shit off of there and then sold the car back to them. So yeah, that's the way you give a car back without getting a repo or anything. You can basically, if they allow you to, you can sell it back to the car dealership. And I sold that car back to the dealership for $1. Okay, so I won't get no voluntary, what do you call that, voluntary repossession on it or anything. And they just bought it back and that was it. Yeah, because I wasn't going to keep that truck. Because Mr. Brown probably made a lot of enemies. And I cannot believe he's back doing the same thing. Okay, that's crazy. I wouldn't tell y'all his first name, but I don't want to. Anyway, it's a trip. Okay, so with Sharra, I do not feel sorry for anything that she's going through. I don't understand why. I do, but they shouldn't be jealous of each other because they shouldn't just even have anything to do with each other. And I don't understand why Laurie thinks it's important for them to all converse together if the two women can't get along. Okay, and this is why these two girls right here be so disrespectful and think they're grown. Plus, they put them into their business, which is a no-no. You don't put these kids in your business. And as far as this right here, the skit, like I said before, I don't understand why Bethany is still talking about this damn belly ring and this nose ring. Okay, the nose ring is fine. Okay, but the belly ring is a little too much for her because she's still only 17. But when she gets 18, she can get a belly ring, if she wants it. But I don't think it's like Larry was saying in her, it automatically makes her be trashy. I don't agree with that. All right, because you can have a belly ring, right, and you cannot be trashy. That doesn't mean you're gonna miss a SLUT or a WHORE.
I understand she and I don't get along, but she could have called at least your dad and had that conversation.
Listen, you're draining me more than already.
I'm so scared already because I don't forgot y'all be talking about shit. It'd be on a whole nother shit.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Oh, but
I just
wouldn't
truly
have
don't understand.
happened, honey, if you wouldn't have gone and done that. Okay.
Okay.
Now look, either way, I just came in here to make sure that you guys had done your homework and you're ready for school tomorrow and all of that. But I'm gonna go make some chili and stuff for tonight for dinner. Don't be sassy. Okay. Do you want crackers? What do you want with it?
Crackers. Yeah, sure.
All right. All right. So enough with the attitude. Okay.
I'm trying to see who Bethany reminds me of. Damn, I don't know, but she reminds me of somebody, man. She said enough with the attitude. I thought they were being pretty good this time, considering how they usually be. Even Destiny wasn't doing too much. Okay, kids, listen, they're gonna talk back sometime. I just had to get on my son tonight. He made me mad tonight. All right. They're gonna talk back Sometimes, okay, point blank. So I don't think like every single time you got to trip out. You can tell them not to do it, but it just depends on what they say, okay, how they say it. In this case right here, I don't really see them. I didn't see much that they did, because usually they can be very disrespectful. In this skit right here, though, I think it was okay. Okay, I just think Bethany needs to leave that specific topic alone because it was already, handled. You understand what I'm saying? She can everything else she can talk about, but that ring and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's already been dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? So what's the point of keep on telling Brooke she should have contacted her dad and all this other stuff? Because Brooke knows that she should have done that. Laurie has already told her that. Bethany already said that earlier. So it is what it is. You don't have to keep on saying it over and over and over again. All right? Point blank. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a safety thing, though. It's a safety. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. But your dad has never said go punch holes in your body or go put tattoos or things like that. Okay.
Mom didn't say that either.
Your mom.
I said, Mom, I want a piercing. She said, okay.
And she put 2 holes in your body and did not even have the consideration to let.
Again, she does not need to be discussing that with this girl, okay? Because she's not grown. All right. If she has a problem with that, then she needs to go talk to Sharra. But I really don't think she needs to because they can't be cordial with each other. So it's just it's a closed case, okay? And why do they keep on saying hoes like that? Because they're not like hoes like that. They're just a nose ring, okay? I have a nose ring myself. I'm not slutty and trashy or anything else. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't agree with that part of it. It's just the simple fact that Brooke should have asked her dad, okay? He would have told her, and they could have discussed it if they, if she should get one or not, okay? Point blank. And Brooke should have just did that. Even if Sharra didn't call, Brooke should have called her dad and asked her dad, is it okay if she gets a nose ring? Okay, point blank, and a navel ring. That's it. And Bethany, in this one right here, just let it go, hon. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Damn, let it go.
Here in the house, and that's not okay. Brooke, I understand that.
Who are you to be letting know anything?
Brooke, I'm your stepmom, and I've been in your life a long time.
Right there is inappropriate. She shouldn't be saying that. But the reason, again, the reason why they talk like this to her is because she puts them into these conversations. Just like when they get smart with, Laurie, the same thing. You can't put kids into your conversations. Some things you can ask them for their advice, but not like the things that they've been talking about.
And I do nothing but care for you and to help take care of you. So I have a say-so too, okay? I have a say-so in what takes place in this household too.
Well, I make a lot of decisions on my mom, so she made a decision.
But it's always for safety.
And so again, this is not for something that she should be talking about, okay? Period. They shouldn't. What does she mean they make a lot of decisions about the mom? Who was a year ago, were they calling Sharra up when they made decisions about Brooke then? No. So stop acting like it's a big deal now. It wasn't a big deal last year, the year before that. Sharra wasn't incarcerated then. Why didn't they call her then? Why didn't she make a big deal about it then? Like I said before, a bunch of these arguments they have are crazy because these things weren't an issue before Sharra came back into the picture. And it shouldn't be one now. Point blank.
For the betterment of you and for your life. That is not the betterment for you in your life.
How did it affect my life at all?
Well, in the future for jobs, they're going to say something about those piercings. They're going to want you to take
Her job is not going to see no neighbor ring unless she's short it. Okay, let's keep it real. Why would she be wearing a half shirt at a job? As far as the nose ring, I've had many jobs, teaching, school, all types of stuff, work at a hospital, and not one person said anything about this nose ring. I don't got a big ass bone in my nose. I got a little small diamond in my nose. That's it. Just like her little small earring. So I do not agree with that. Even if she did get a job and they don't want her to have that piercing in her nose, all she has to do is take it out. It's not going to close up, that quickly or anything. And then when she gets off of work, she put the nose ring back in there. Like, it's not hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall not one time, other than when I go get x-rays or something, I had to take my nose ring out because I always wear a very small one. You can hardly see it. And that's all she needs to do is just wear a real small nose ring, and then you can barely see that nose ring. Bethany and Laurie both were making a big issue out of something that does not need to be big like this, okay? Like I said, the navel ring, yeah, because she's only 17, but the nose ring, come on now. It's not a big ass bone or, just some big, huge nose ring. All they should have said is that you should have came and asked me first, okay? Point blank, don't get anything on your body without asking me as well as your mom. Period. That's it. And don't put a ring in your nose no bigger than the one you have there. That's all they should have said, okay? Point blank. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me hurry up and do this because I got to go pick up this girl.
You can take them out if it's possible. So I don't understand what the problem tomorrow.
Yeah, you can take those nose rings out and you can put them back in. I mean, not right now because it has to, stay in there for what? I forgot how many weeks before you can take it out, but it has to stay in there so it won't close up. She's going to college. That's what she's going when she get 18. Okay. Oh yeah, I know. I know that now, honey. On everything. Okay. Back then, I knew it then too. That's why I knew he was a scammer. You know what I'm saying? But I had to prove it. I had to prove it 100% because sometimes you be wrong about people. So that's why I did the monthly newsletter and stuff. And plus, I was trying to help our subdivision and stuff and everything. But I knew he was a scammer, David is the one who really wanted to get that card for him and stuff. So, because he didn't believe he was a scammer. He didn't believe he was a con man. He thought I was tripping, It's never too late as an absent parent to make amends in their child's life. I beg to differ. Some kids believe it is, okay? Because, like, some kids, if a dad or a mom disappears and it be gone for years, sometimes when these parents try to come back into these kids' lives, they don't talk to them, okay? So sometimes it is too late, okay? She can also handle it too, to a certain, extent, right? But the thing is that Laurie has already made his statement, okay? So once he makes his statement, I don't care if she was the biological mom, it's already made, okay? Point blank. So there's no reason to keep on going over it 1,000 times, regardless if she's the real mom or the stepmom, okay? She definitely is overbearing. She definitely is that. And listen, they both do this, okay? They both do this, all right? Bethany says stuff to upset Sharra, and Sharra says stuff to upset Bethany. They both play the same game. They both do. Sometimes, not always, Letitia, not always. Nope. When my oldest kids, right, with my first boyfriend, okay, he's my oldest kid's dad. When me and him broke up, because we were going to get married and everything, but he was fighting me. And of course, I was fighting his butt back because I don't be playing that shit. And so I broke up with him, okay? And I relocated to ATL. So this man basically stayed out of my oldest kid's life for a long time. I didn't want him in it anyway, but he stayed out of their life because he was on and off drugs, right? And going in and out of rehabs and stuff. So I don't want to be around that. I don't want my kids to be around that anyway. So anyway, he came back, trying to come back into their lives. He was able to come back into my daughter's life and my other daughter's life, but my son didn't play that. Okay? He was like, you weren't there. Okay? So I don't have anything to say to you. My son did not let him get back into his life until 2 years ago when I asked him to go ahead and let him come back into his life and accept his apology. So sometimes it is too late, okay? Because if it wasn't for me talking to my older son, he would have never let that dude come back into his life. He knew about him fighting me. He knew about all the other stuff, okay? And more importantly, he knew that he just did not care enough to see them like he should have because he was too strung out on drugs, okay? So that's not true. With some kids, you know, it is, but not with some. And if I had a parent that left me and chose a dude or a woman over me, okay? No, I'm not associating with that parent ever, point blank, because you chose somebody else over me, a man or a woman, and you forgot all about me. Because you know what? My real dad, that's what he did. And guess who? I don't speak to him at all. So that does not apply to everybody. Some people don't be playing around, okay? I don't care that that person's my biological parent. My stepdad is my father, okay? I don't care about my biological father because he chose not to be there. I'm not a sucker for anyone, okay? When we are born by ourselves. When you pass, of course, God is there. You're going to pass by yourself. So I don't need him, okay? So everybody is not the same way, period. So in this case with them right there, though, like I said before, since Bethany is there, and she was there, Sharra wasn't there. Now Sharra is back. These two grown-ass women, they should either get along, and if they can't, then they can just be cordial. But they both should respect what each other have done and is doing for Brooke, point blank. Sharra should never, never disrespect what this woman has done for her daughter. Just like Bethany should never disrespect what Sharra has done and what she's doing now. Okay? The thing is, they both are jealous of each other and they are petty. And I don't care what nobody says, you can see it. And Sharra needs to stay out of Bethany and Larry's marriage, okay? And Laurie needs to stop putting her in there, okay? And at the same time, Bethany needs to pipe down a little bit on certain things that she does. You know, they all do the same thing, very argumentative. They argue with each other, they pick on each other, they call each other names. The two women are jealous of one another, and why, I don't know. Okay, and Laurie, who is the biggest, he is the one that I mainly blame because he is the man, he's the leader. He should basically tell these two women to either get along or stop talking to each other. You don't need to go in Sharra's house. Sharra don't need to come in this house. But now he secretly likes Sharra still, and that's why he can't do that. Okay? In some cases you can, hon. Sure can't. Some cases you can't. It just depends on the person. All right? Everybody's not the same. You know, it's just like some women. If a man cheat on them, their husband cheat on them or boyfriends, they can still be with them, forgive them and stay with them. Some people, like myself, you cheat on me, I can forgive you, but we won't be together no more. I'm done. Okay? Just like some women. They get with men who like to fight them and they stay there. Okay? And they let them beat their ass or whatever the case, and they still be with these people. Then you got some women, they may stay, but they fight the men back and then they eventually leave. And then you got some women, as soon as you put your hands on them the first time, they gone. Okay, so everybody's different. No two people do things the same. Okay, period. Okay. Anyway, let me see what else I want to share. I got to get ready to go now, you guys. Let me see. I think I covered just about everything that I wanted to, except wrong them. But I'll do that maybe tomorrow. Their skits be kind of boring to me. I hate to say it, you guys, but I will try to cover it tomorrow because I don't have enough time tonight. I got to get ready to go. There was another skit that I wanted to show. Let me see if I can show it real quick. I wanted to show this. Let me see if I can show this real quick. Hold on. Because we did all of these, okay? But if these two women stop acting juvenile, right, and start being more mature and stop being envious of each other and stop trying to compete with each other, and this chick right here worried about Sharra gonna steal Brooke away from her, and Sharra worried about this woman right here is getting too much credit or whatever. If they stop all of this foolishness and start working for the benefit of Brooke, this could be a better situation right here. Okay. And if Larry be truthful with himself, I don't know if he actually likes Sharra still or whatever the case is. I don't know. He may just be like this, okay, because that's his baby mom. I don't know. But the thing is, he still has to stay respectful and not do sneaky stuff like he did with this damn cosign thing he's doing and this rent thing. These things should have been discussed with his wife before he agreed to doing that. And this is another reason why they have these problems. And if y'all don't see that, then I'm going to say it again, something is wrong with y'all. Because anybody knows when you are married, your husband or wife should not be co-signing for anyone unless they talk to you about it. Just like you know your spouse should not be paying his ex's rent or her ex rent unless she or he talks to you about it or any other things of that nature. You're not supposed to be doing it. Okay, that's weird. Who does this? And I know not one person, I believe, that is watching me now would agree to their significant other doing these things for an ex-wife or ex-husband, unless y'all all know each other and y'all are all cordial and ain't nobody trying to get together with someone. Okay? Because I don't believe that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put up a poll. Okay, I want to know because I know nobody, and if it is, it's like a very low count. That's weird shit. Now let me give y'all these poll results, and what I'll do tomorrow when I come back on tomorrow early morning or afternoon, I'll go over the rest of these skits. Okay, so let me do this. I wanted to show the one with Dalen with that the son sticking a girl in that room, but I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, it'll still be there. So anyway, let me do this poll because I have to get ready to go. And we've been on here anyway an hour, so I didn't even know this time went so quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it real quick. So I did a poll, which I forgot to tell you guys about the other day. And I asked everyone, let's see. Let me hurry up. I said, do you think Shanna wants Anthony? There was 104 votes. 79% of the people said they do believe Shanna wants Anthony. 14% said no, and 7% said, I'm not sure. And then somebody said either she wants Anthony or she wants him with somebody in her family. Okay. And I agree. I think she wants him though. Okay. I really do. And then I said, is Shanna doing too much? I got 66 votes. 98% said yes. 2% said no. She definitely is doing too much. And then I asked everyone, do you feel sorry for Lucretia almost getting her car repo? 33% said yes. 67% said no. It was 58 votes. And then somebody said, no, she doing stupid things with her money, buying them expensive tickets for her daughter's birthday, and they still disrespected her and taking care of the father who was in jail. Really? Okay. So it is what it is. You know, I agree with all this because, you know, I don't feel sorry for her car getting repo. Okay, and I definitely think Shanna is doing too much, and I think she wants Anthony. Point blank. I really do believe that. Then I asked a random question because of something that I read about George Zimmerman. And I asked everybody, I said, they claim George Zimmerman is broke and homeless, allegedly. I said, is this good news? I got 42 votes. 55% of people said, heck yeah, that's good news. 29% said, no, it's not good news. And then 17% said, I don't believe this. If he is actually homeless and broke, I don't give a damn. I'm going to be perfectly honest, because this is the dude who unalived that kid, okay, when he should have never been following him and doing the most in the first damn place, okay? And you got some weirdos that think that he was, he had to do what he did, when in reality, he really didn't, okay? He shouldn't have been following that dude and acting like he's some damn cop and all this other stuff in the first place. He should have never been following that little boy and doing the most. Anyway, you said my grand worked with protection kids. They were removed from their parents due to neglect, I mean, drugs, jail, adopted. A lot of kids wanted to reunite with parents after the parents turned their life around. Yeah, but that's, yeah, some kids do. Like I said, some kids do, some kids don't. It just all depends on the child. Shayla isn't doing bad. She got money in a fancy home. No, she's not doing bad, you know. But you know what? That karma is going to get her when she finds out that Delicia and Iman are cheating. Okay, you never can escape reaping what you sow. All right, so she's gonna reap what she sowed, and that's on everything, just like everybody else is. You know what I'm saying? We all are going to reap what we sow. If you sow bad stuff, that's what you're gonna get. You sow good things, that's what you're gonna get. Shayla did an awful thing. I don't give a damn about no house that she's renting that some man bought her. Okay. And I don't give a damn about her little ass money, okay, that some man gave her, okay? You see, the thing is, it's cool when a dude gives you money, but it's even better when you go out there and you make your own money. Because guess what? When a dude break up with you, if you're not saving some money on the side, you're going to be right back broke again, okay? But if you got your own career, you're not going to be broke then. You're still going to be good, all right? And certainly if you're taking the money he's giving you and you put it in your account, and you know, put it into different type of accounts and things like that, you know, doing different things with that money, you'll have some money when everything is done. All right. So the thing is, Shayla ain't doing shit with her money. I don't know what the hell she doing. She don't have a career. She just waits for a man to do everything for her. And when that man is not doing that, she's going to be lonely, crying, miserable, and tripping out like she was when Iman stopped talking to her once before. You'll see. Just wait until she finds out about Delicia and Iman. Just wait. Y'all will see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks to Letitia. I don't know. Crazy. Democrat, who is also Republican, right? Bronze. You changed your name, or is this two different people? Okay. Doreen. Jermaine. And if I missed anyone, sorry about that. Thank you guys so much. Okay. And thanks to everybody in the bush, everybody who watched this in the replay. Make sure y'all thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment. All right. And hype this video up. Just move that little comment thing over a little bit. Just slide it right over. And then the hype up button will show. Okay. You get 3 per week. That's it. So hype my video up if you see that, if you watch it in the replay. All right. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think about all of this stuff that we just talked about. Okay. And if you want to show additional support, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or you can do a membership for $4.99 per month. I will see you guys tomorrow, if God willing. And you guys have a blessed night and a happy and blessed Monday. All right. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget the thumbs up too. Let me go ahead and change this real quick, you guys. I still can't get over Mr. Brown, y'all. I wish I could tell y'all his first name so y'all can look up his story, but I'm not. But he used alias names anyway. That was a hot ass mess with that dude. I could have wrote a whole book about his stinking ass trying to con Shades too. Hey Jay, you remember Mr. Brown? Y'all, he thought he was gonna keep that track. was so damn silly. He thought he was gonna keep that truck, man. Oh man, he was a trip, wasn't he, Jay? You remember what you remember about him? Oh, he was lying about what? Somebody he was gonna have all those parties and he was gonna do this. Remember the flyers and stuff? Remember the SUV? The white truck. Man, that was a trip. I told y'all, see, I was talking to my daughter about him. He was a trip. He sure did when he got them damn handcuffs on his ass. Those detectives came out there. I don't know if those was if they were the feds or because I don't know everything that he was doing. I just know he's a crook. I just know they was in plain clothes. They had on like I think they had on like I don't know if they had on suits or regular clothes. I don't know. Let me not lie. I just know they picked his ass up. That's what I do know. And they had him in handcuffs. He come walking outside the house looking all stupid and shit. I can never forget that. My ass sitting up here just like I knew this dude was a con man. I knew he was a hot ass mess. Man, I'll finish telling y'all about him later though. Let me get out of here. Oh man. Good night, y'all. And just think, I met another con artist, another scammer, manipulator, a bullshit piece of shit right on YouTube. And he thought he was gonna out slick Shades too, but he couldn't. Y'all, let me get my ass off here. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? My ass is silly. Mr. Brown is not gonna talk to me ever again. Because I took that damn truck back. Okay, he's never gonna talk to me. And then he was like, he was gonna have me arrested. You know, when the police come down to my house. I told him, if you come knocking at my door, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I told him because you know I told y'all that girl stabbed him, right? I told him if you come knocking at my door, you think she stabbed you. When I stab your ass, you're not gonna get back up. That's what I told him. Okay, back then. I said, you are not going to get back up, and you can bet that on everything. That's what I told him. But he set the police down. Yep, he set the police down there. He thought I was going to be scared. I got to the door, you guys. I really did. It was a trip. It's like a book. If I told y'all the whole story, y'all would be laughing, okay? Because it was a hot-ass mess. But I was right about that dude, okay? Good night, y'all. I wish I could tell y'all his name so y'all can go look him up so y'all can know that I'm telling the truth about this dude, man. Just know this. His last name is Brown. Go look up. No, let me stop. Okay, I can almost tell y'all how to go look him up and shit. Because I'm telling you, his news article is probably still on the computer. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, I'm going to look him up, and I want to see if that article is still up there. And I'll let y'all know about it, okay? All right. Y'all have a good night. I can't believe he thought he was going to keep that truck. He thought he was going to get it back. He really thought that. Good night, y'all. Oh, man.
Yeah. Right. She know the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face. Catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down. From the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She paused, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
Stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
I just want to say one thing. I can't believe he thought he was getting that. Oh my God, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, peace out. Have a good night and be blessed.